Guys, these are Kinder Egg dinosaurs. I sold for maybe $5. There's like 60 of them in here for my eBay. What is going on with eBay these days? My first sale in like 2 months. Let's talk about it. So I went in the post office. I made $6.23 off that. But when I went to the post office, I still had to buy the envelope to mail those little dinosaurs. That was $2 itself. But it was a 2-pack, so pretty much $1 a piece. Okay, so minus $1 off that, right? Then shipping it itself was $5.80. So I was literally upside down on that. Go figure, right? And that's the first thing I've sold in a long time. So we'll talk about the Postal Service first. So right now, it is so expensive to mail stuff. That's not including the packaging and stuff like that too. So mailing stuff, for me to send a Funko Pop, just a single Funko Pop, is average about $6 to $8, give or take. So about $7 right there. Now if I sell a Funko Pop, we'll say for $10, I'm not making money. Because eBay also gets their cuts and stuff too, which we'll get into in a little bit too. So now I'm worried about, like, man, how am I supposed to make a living off of eBay? Well, I don't. It's actually more like milk money. It's kind of like, you know, just money just coming in, different types of, you know, for hobbies. I pretty much use that money, try to invest into other hobbies of mine too. Like I'm trying to collect the Power Rangers Lightning Collection right now. So if I sell something, I try to put that money towards it. Well, if I'm only getting quarters and dimes back, I mean, that's not cool. So the post office is just crazy because they go off the weight and stuff and how big the package is too. So I used an envelope this time, and this is where they can stick it right to the mailbox. But like I said, it was $5.80. So I didn't make any money there. So I'm actually losing money because I don't have my own brand. So with your own brand is you get your own, you know, your internet, you get your own computer, then you get your own little scanner thing if you want or whatever, but you get your own printer, and your own brand on there is actually what eBay gives you a cut of. So if I use the brand on there to print out my own shipping label, pretty much, I'll save a few dollars. Over time, it will add up. That's one of the faults I have right there. I don't have the setup like that. I don't have a scanner, computer. I have a computer, but I don't have all that fancy stuff to, you know, in my little office space. So that might be something to look into if I keep doing the eBay thing. So shipping itself, like I said, is just, it's out of this world. So that's why I don't even bother, you know, doing big stuff anymore. Because for me, just to ship off like a statue, like I sold a mirror years ago, it was only $70-some to ship, and I sold it for like $115. So yes, then plus don't forget on top of it, you have to get the shipping box. You got to get the bubble wrap, all that fancy stuff, the tape, all that stuff adds up over time. Are you making money with it? No. So if I put more stuff on eBay, if I put something on every day, that'll trigger stuff. I have so many Funko Pops that I paid for a lot, almost $400 worth, right? When the guy shipped it to me, it was like $55, $60. Okay, that's fine. So I paid for that too. So I've been trying to get rid of these Funko Pops, and I sold over half of them. I did get my money back, right? But I have so many left over, and I don't even get the views on them. So what I've been doing is, for example, I have 2 different types of Wonder Woman. I could put them together, average the price out, say one of $7, the other one is $10. So 17 altogether, right? So I'll make them both for like $15, give or take. So I knock a few dollars off, sell them together, right? To hopefully that would help me. Nope, no views, no nothing. So I also put down the shipping price, for example. So for 2 Funko Pops, it's almost like $10, $12 to ship, right? Because the box is bigger, then a little bit added weight on. So I knocked it down, so I'll be paying out of my pocket, which is not fun. So I put it down to like $4.99 or $5.99, something like that, for those 2 Funko Pops to hopefully get some traffic in there and people will buy them. So meaning I'm still going to go upside down on that stuff too. So, but like I said, you got to buy the boxes. You know, if you have a friend or anything like that, collect the boxes from them. If you are working at a business, click those boxes too, if you're allowed to, or whatever. Bubble wrap. If you order stuff like I do, from like Big Bad Toy Store, or other places or whatever, or even on eBay, keep the stuff in there. Recycle it, reuse it, right? Something I haven't really done. But I did sell a 3-0 Power Ranger not too long ago, and I actually used the bubble wrap from one to another. So it saved me a few dollars, but at the same time, I didn't make any money with it. So, I made a few bucks with it, but the shipping was like $14, I think, or whatever. And the toy, I sold it for like $100. So, no, I'm sorry. It was $8 for shipping. So it was $108 total. And when I went in there, so I was pretty much going upside down with it. I did make a few bucks off it though. Minus I had to get the box. The box cost me like $3, $4, something like that, or whatever, to stick something like that in there. And then the bubble wrap, which luckily I already had. So eBay likes to take their cut too. And it used to be a lot cheaper. So I do not use ever the free advertising thing, or it's not, you pay to advertise what you're selling, and you'll get some traffic in there, but you're not guaranteed. So don't use it. So that's one thing I don't do. Another thing too is they charge you tax. They charge you their fees for using their platform. So for example, if you sell something for $10 and you spend $6 right there for shipping, right? Then you spend $2 right there for the box. We'll say the $2 for everything else, right? So right there, we're seeing at $8, right? We got $2 more left. Well, pretend they take their cut out too. So eBay is not being fair lately too. Everything is going up in the world, everything but our paychecks. I know. Some of us got to get 2 jobs or whatever to survive. The market isn't hot right now for stuff on eBay. So it's kind of sad. Like I said, I sold something, it's been about 2 months since I sold something. So, and I've been trying to work little stuff in there or whatever, pile some stuff together, sell as lots and stuff like that too. But I'm getting traffic on it, but no one's buying. So is it our fault? Probably. And then you got people raising their prices on eBay like crazy anyways, like the resellers. I don't really consider myself a reseller. It's more of a fund my hobby kind of thing. I guess I can be a reseller. Once I get bored with something, I try to advertise and get rid of it so I can use that money for something else or whatever. So, but the point is, everything's getting expensive. eBay slowed down. I do have faith it will pick back up. It will. So just stay at it, guys. I'm trying to do my best with it too. But it's also, it kills my motivation a little bit too if you're not really selling things. So even if you get it out there like that day after the person bought it, you just ship it normally, it's still going to cost you money, guys. So I wish you guys luck. I don't really have too much advice or anything like that. I'm just kind of sharing my experience or whatever. There's a lot of cool stuff right now. Another thing you can do on eBay is if you see people watching your item, you can send them, or they heart it, you can send them what do you call it? You can pretty much send them, instead of $15 for the toy, you send them a offer. It's called an offer for like $12. They bite, they bite. But so yes, you'll still get docked for taxes. You'll still get docked for the eBay stuff. Don't forget, the fees and stuff, and also don't forget the shipping and stuff. So that's something you can do. So I recommend people try to sell in bulk. It might be a little cheaper. There's also another option too, where you can actually change your shipping to free shipping and just make a little bit, raise the prices up a little bit on your products. So that's kind of meet in the middle kind of thing, but still, if you raise it up, drop the shipping, you're going to pay out of pocket for the shipping. That's not cool too. And don't forget, you have to get the boxes and stuff, all that fancy stuff too. So try to set up yourself your own little studio thing, or where you have your own printer. You can print out your own label, slap it on there, and all you do is drop it off the post office or UPS or whatever's cheaper. So, and you get all those cool little options in there too, like that. And you can adjust the price in there for the shipping and stuff too, which is nice. But that's, they pay for it, but you pay for the leftover stuff. If you're doing free shipping, you're going to pay out of pocket for all that stuff unless you adjust your prices on your products. So wish you guys luck. I got Funko Pops I'm trying to get rid of or whatever at the Toymension eBay thing. So it was just a cool like yap away kind of thing. But like I said, I'm having no luck whatsoever, guys. It's dry out there. Even the toy stores are kind of dry with the inflation thing going on, and us not really, making the money like we used to, because we got our basic stuff. We got to pay our rent or mortgage or whatever. You you know, your household bills, you got to get food and stuff like that too. So it's kind of hard to have your own little resale thing going on too, or your little hobbies in the back. So a lot of people are actually getting rid of their toy collection too. And I'm like, don't do that. Wait, because I believe eBay is going to make a little comeback, because there is a bunch of rivals out there, like with Amazon, SD, all that fancy stuff. So, but just try it. So I've been lazy too with it lately. So I'm going to try to post at least something every day. So maybe that'll give it like a fresh traction, because if you have sitting stale for so long, over time, it's just going to be sitting there. It's stale. It's no one's looking at it because it's old. So change it. So delete that one and redo the pictures. Use like a white background, good lighting, get some good details. Be good on your description too. Like those little dinosaurs I sold, I don't think the guy realized he was getting them all. So, but he was like, I need this one and that one. I was like, what? Hope you know you're getting them all. So, like I said, first sale in a while. So, but I didn't make any money off that one. So actually, I'm upside down on that one. But hey, it happens, right? So, anyways, guys, wish me luck. You guys want to check out my little eBay thing? Just search Toymension on there, and you'll find it. And let me know. Shoot me a message or something to say hi. All right, guys. Till next time, kiddies. Until next time. And tell me, are you guys having problems with eBay and the mail system and inflation? Leave me some comments. Till next time.